Waiting room jazz. That's my mood today. Oh god. You can see that I've got everything's working. Everything is in working order today. We are ready for RP. As you can see. So just give me a moment. Oh wow, he's actually working in half body. That never happens. Drow magic. Myrindal Isekai into Kalashro. Dude, okay, if and when I do that, because to be honest, I think it'd be kind of funny. At least as like a one-day cameo kind of thing. If and when. Ooh. Oh, that's dope as shit. Look at that. Level up. Hell yeah. I clicked the wrong RP art though. If and when this happens, this is going to be Kalashro Myrindal. Courtesy of Sure Forsooth. Or Super Forsooth. I keep trying to call you Sure Forsooth. I don't even know if he's in here yet. Myrindal on a ripstick, ladies and gentlemen. For those who are not in the Discord. Please behold this absolute work of art. I love Cade and Kyler and freaking Lethal out there in the corner, just fucking judging. I love it so much. Oh, well, welcome to the service, Olimic. All right. What? Nani the fuck? Oh, right. I didn't plug in my actual dongles. And I've just got a bunch of trash on my desk. God. I'm a troglodyte. I'm a troglodyte. I'm not human. All right. There we go. There we go. Yes. This is the quality professional content that you all signed up for. There we go. Ooh. This is good stealth music. Oh, not anymore, it's not. No, yes it is. I feel like I'm about to form a heist group. Oh my god. Fractured Throne heist episode. We need one. Come on. Alright, Drow Gang, we're going to steal the Emperor's diamonds. Cade, you're the getaway driver. You're the getaway wagon boy. He'll be like strapped to the wagon. He'll have to run us back to safety. Miss CR? I miss CR too. Make Mirren do the splits? I can't do the splits. Hold on. See if I missed anything. Hello, Ray. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. With Myrindal and Kalashro, how long would it be obsessing over magic before he went to get a ripstick? His obsession turned from magic to technology. Because he doesn't... That's the new fascinating thing. Oh, magic's old news. Have you seen this two-wheeled thing? You can just wiggle and it goes. It's incredible. Mirren's 11. Yeah, we gotta steal something for Falgrith. Hello, Zethril. Welcome, everyone. It's good to have you here. Oh, my back. It's crazy. I turned 30 earlier this month, and it's like as soon as I did, I threw my back out. I threw my back out standing around doing nothing. I was in my kitchen eating something, just grabbing something off the counter and just like eating it real quick. Not like off the counter, but like it was on the counter. I took some of it, and then my back went out. What the fuck? Why? Why? At this point, Myrindal is leaning towards thinking Falgrith's evil. Like, he knows that there's some kind of power play that he's doing. Arlan needs to survive for some reason, but only because Falgrith needs Arlan to survive for whatever his personal gain is. So he'll still try and work with him, but he's actively trying to make sure that Falgrith doesn't come out too on top. Because it's no longer his prerogative. Instantly develops back problems for real. My body's breaking down. Oh god. I've got maybe 2 more good years left in me. Did I get to finish the food? Yeah, while I was laying on the ground. I was on my back just like chewing, like, well, I mean, life could be worse. I could be outside right now when this happened. That's a good D20. Yeah, I mean, I've had back problems. So it's nothing new. God damn. Clock Talk would like to join me. Very well, Clock Talk. Welcome to the homeworld, gang. But yeah, I've had back problems because I'm very tall, and I have a leg length discrepancy, which was caused by a childhood injury, where I was foolishly climbing across a very mossy log over a river, slipped on the log, bumped my growth plate on my knee on it, cracked my growth plate, so my shin here is like 1/4 inch shorter than it should be, which is just enough of a difference to give you long-term back problems, because it went on for like 5 years unnoticed and undiagnosed until one day, in high school I was getting a physical and the guy's like, hey, you've got scoliosis. I'm like, oh, sick. Hello, Ghostman.
The scoliosis is strong with this one.
More like scoliosis. You know what I mean?
Do you know about this?
Dragon, thank you for the 21 months at tier 2, man. Appreciate you.
Run up this.
Has back problems. Does weird dances anyway. Oh yes. Can you feel the rhythm, Clock? Can you? Maiden's busting moves. Let me show you all. Turns out Falgrith's magic is dance-based. So yeah, has to learn how to dance.
I've seen you sing. You can do the moves.
Singing and dancing are not the same thing.
Of odds.
This is my favorite dance move of all time. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, chat. Ain't nothing to it. Oh yes. Green Ranger.
Do you know about this? Have you tried this yet?
I might cringe my back into collapsing. Oh no, chat doesn't like my dancing. What?
Come here. Stand here and then run at this.
Oh yeah, the cannonball. Yee! Oh, God. Oh, I'm trying to catch up on chat. Ooh. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm like Conan O'Brien, who's mostly like. No, I'm normally proportioned, I think. I hate it how it auto refreshes.
Brunswick did nothing.
Brunswick did nothing wrong. People are convinced that Falgrit's an entity, yes. Or at least Mirren is because of what Seraphi's been saying. Cracked my ankle as an early teen. They went and destroyed all my ankle growth plates. Had the ankles of a kid. Man. I feel ya. Remember when you didn't have full body and so Mirren sat weird? Yeah, he used to like throw it back. That maneuver. Or cracks a moonwalk into a lightning spell. Anyone that saw the episode yesterday was a real treat. That's all I want to say. Encourage those to watch it. Man, I didn't watch it because I didn't want to spoil myself. Myrindal. You missed the dancing? I'll do it just for you. TwitchWolf666, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the unholy retribution. This dance is for you. Yay! I love doing that. It's like having the voices of your dead friends while you sleep. Yeah, but
Hey, Lauren.
Mirren might get back problems with his posture when sitting.
Send you a DM real quick.
Watch from Roach playing with POV, and Roach is so good. Yeah, he's a really good voice actor. Love when RP breaks. What about my voice cracking at 30? Isn't that fun? I gotta really start eating more consciously before streams. I just like scarf down whatever I want or whatever I have on hand, you know? Because I'm like, I'm gonna be in RP for 7 hours. Better eat now. But what I end up eating is like cheese and coffee and the English muffin with, you know, butter and whatever. And that stuff is not exactly conducive to a good voice acting performance. There we go. I lost clock. Oh, clock! I'm scared. Oh, there you are. You're invisible.
Conquer me.
No!
Me.
You're too thick. You're too dummy thick. Do it again. I missed it.
Oh. Got me here.
Ragdoll physics. Boom. Oh, it'd be really cool if you could interact with them and just like knock them around.
And kick him.
Yeah.
I think you can if you use the block. Use like that thing.
Ooh. Ooh. All right.
No.
Oh, you can.
What if I?
Ha ha ha! That's awesome. See ya. Oh. See ya. See ya. What? You know what? Oh no. Take this, Atlantis.
What are you doing? Stop.
Oh, does it drag you with it?
No.
That'd be hilarious if it did. Go! Go, Atlantis! Be free!
No, not the edge.
You're out of your cage now.
No.
The way it fell. Oh no. Wait, I can get rid of this forever. Oh, Aken, thank you for the follow. Elves can grow beards. Lucian had a beard. Mirren with beard win. See, if Mirren survives to season 3 and, you know, becomes like a grizzled veteran kind of looking or kind of dude, you know, absolutely I'll make him have a beard. That would be awesome. Roach and CR with that Tin Man. Yeah. Roach has got good comedy vibes. Hello, Akan. Hello.
Roach's Papyrus IRL.
Yeah, you can grow like a... Lucian had like a little soul patch. At least. What's Jay's Twitch handle? Jay Psychotic. Yeah, Ray's got it. Myrindal. Definitely a lore episode yesterday. Nice. Yeah, Miran's only like 83, but like he's still an adult. They mature at the same rate as humans. They're just not considered adults strictly in Elven society because of how long lived they are and how much wisdom you are expected to congru. Shut up! Shut up! Silence!
You could actually use the swords in that way. If,
oh, hell yeah.
NFT.
Dude.
Push the bodies around.
That would be so sick.
But it's unoptimized. So.
Yes, thank you for the head patch.
I also have this one.
How's drawing practice been? It's been good. I'm gonna be doing anatomy practice for a long time. So. Oh! He just got Code Lazarus. Straight to the beyond. My God. It just keeps going. Epic. Can't imagine Miriam with a beard, me neither. God damn it. Hello, Jero. Hello. Chad, Bringus, and Joyous. All of you are Chads. Last episode, the elves were so much taller. Not a clue. Maybe wood elves are just taller. Dummy thick godsman. Do it again. I wanna like poke him around.
Hey, watch. This is gonna be like that one really fast guardsman.
Teleports behind you. God damn it. Master Powerful. Yeah. What if... Oh my God. I really kind of want to have a model maker.
Just one
Dude,
guardsman just moving really fast.
what if Myrindal copies Falgrith's drip and then Falgrith comes in one day? Mirren's hair's all slicked back. He's grown like a goatee. Advisor, good to see you. I trust everything is well with King Gavis. Shut up, dragon. You love Myrindal.
Oh wait, I can't.
Guards don't get Lazarus now. Too baby-faced, yeah. And if you think anyone could kill Falgrith, they would have to find out his weaknesses first, which is what I want to do very badly.
He doesn't like water. He'll melt.
That would be hilarious.
What's the worst weakness you can imagine?
Someone draw that.
Weaknesses.
Please do, chat. Yeah, Falgrith would fucking dome me. If I just came up dressed so similarly, just looking the same. Hello, Falgrith. Do you like my fall drip? What are those, Falgrith? What are those? Can you replicate guards like that and just make a bunch of them?
Yeah, I can.
Cool.
I can just have like, if I wanted to have like a security guard, I could have, for example, if you had one guarding a door, you could literally just do like a guard like this in another.
Myrindal. Myrindal. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. How many can you make at once?
Well, you can make 2, but you can go up.
Ah, so good. So good, isn't it? Do I really believe my character is half dark elf? Well, Friozen, I will tell you a little known secret. It's actually pretty well known. It's not really a secret. Since before day 1 of the RP, during character creation, is when I decided that Mirren was part drow. It's been there since before the beginning of season 1. He was always a drow. Part drow, anyway. No one's known until now. Mirren has never even thought about it. Had never even thought about it until he got to Adwick. And people started saying weird stuff about half drow and whatever. And pretty much he didn't believe it until yesterday with his talk with Lothel, where she said that her children who were half drow did not come out with purple skin, but instead looked like her. Which means he knows that half drow can be Elven in appearance. So he has no clue who his father are, but yeah, beta Mirren, like Mirren 1.0 was gonna have white hair, but I was like, that's a little too much of a tell. So I was like, I'll make his eyes red instead. Plus, I like his dark hair; it like adds to his appearance. Stronger than Volgrith, yeah. Powers that we have no clue about. Oh, gross, what elf?
Don't touch my pine cones.
Oh, I'm gonna get your pine cones. Yeah, all the stuff that Mirren talks about with his family and everything else like that, that's all been in place since before first episode. There's a whole family tree. There's a family crest. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have really bad indigestion. Want to see Volgrith versus a platoon of Ash Servants? That'd be so fucking sick. Yeah, he's essentially like quarter drow, but for all intents and purposes, he's half drow. There's no such thing as quarter breeds. There's half breeds. So,
hey, what do you guys think of
Mirren
my
would
new
still be considered a
character
half-breed.
concept?
Loading.
Go ahead and request on me.
Oh, I love it. It's
Request
sick, bro.
on me.
It's time. It's time. Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, I won't tell you guys about his father because that is a secret. And I have very limited knowledge on it myself. I'm going to let Bruns roll with it if it ever even comes up in RP. Which is absolutely amazing. The beginning of the deception, he is a peasant human, was about to get caught by orcs, and on his escape, he decked an orc, then got on a horse and booked it. The musical timing was perfect as well. Nice.
Very shiny.
For those about to rock, we salute you. I salute thee too. Wait, camera's here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Blah, 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 blah. What do you think it is about Arn that gives you the tingles? Clearly, it's the spirits that are attached to him, not him himself. Did you see the whole thing with the warden from Bronze's POV, Pure Comedy Gold? Yeah, I saw the bit where from Dario's POV. I didn't see what actually happened inside the cell. Yeah, the wiki's a bit out of date. Spit on a half-breed? I spit on you. TYFYS. Thank y'all for y'all's shit. So much should be made of Falgrith
that?
and Mirren as Dr. Evil and Mini-Me. That'd be great. Goodbye, Clock. I'll never forget you. God, I have such a bad attention span. It's like either I talk to chat and nothing else, or I talk to other people and then I can't read chat. I gotta get better at that. Shame it's only half something. Would love to play a character that has multiple heritage. I mean, you know? He beat up a helpless fishmonger. Yes, delicious. The wild fishmonger. I think that was actually Clock who plays that character. Oh, I gotta... What am I doing? I'm supposed to be going in. What if Mirren and Kyla had the same dad? That'd be hilarious. Dude, what if they really were half-brothers? Could you imagine? Dude. Dude. Is Mirren getting any tingles from Kyler? No. He's just got trauma. But Mirren did lie to him and say that it might be the same thing as Arn and that he needs to help put Kat to rest because he knows that Kyler's just going to go insane if nothing happens. What if Myrindal and Kyler had babies? Jesus Christ. I don't even know what you're talking about. You could play someone... Oh, it's like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger's the mom. You play someone who's part human, elf, goblin, orc, drow. David Byrne of the Talking Heads. What the fuck? Does Mirren get tingles from the rock from Volgrith? I would assume... I haven't asked explicitly, but yeah. If it's magic, then yes, he does. And from what Brunswick has told me, it is magic. 100%. $100. Oh. Oh. Whew. So much art can be made from this pre-lobby shenanigans. Good. I enjoy the artwork that people will come up with based on the stupid bullshit I say. It's one of the things that brings me the most joy. Magic's not in the world? It definitely is. But it's been in the world since season 1. What's Mirren know about Lethel's family? Not much, to be honest. So waiting for the day that Falgrith tries to turn Mirren into a servant of Ash. Dude, that'd be fucked up. That'd be so brutal. What if you'll get any from Tang since he is a warforged and not much is known about him? I feel like I asked if I get tingles from Tang, and I don't think I ever have. Mirren's nachos is my all-time favorite. Yeah, it holds a special place in my heart too. Eat your nachos, Myrindal. Myrindal, what's wrong? You've barely touched your boba tea. Is it something I said? Well, Dragon, you seem to be out of the loop. Because you can get a lot of mana, it just takes a lot of lives to do it. Would be a cool character if a servant of Ash retained his sanity and escaped torture. That would be pretty cool. Magic returned to the world when they failed opening the portal correctly back into Adaria. Yeah, buddy. Chainmail Mirren. Of course it would be, Jojo. You're a degenerate. This is a well-known fact. Yes! Alright, team, we gotta make a straight beeline for the scribery, because I will lag out if I sit in the lobby. That's the question, Tent Man. We don't know why magic disappeared. There was some kind of horrible cataclysm. Magic exploded? Question mark? And a lot of people died, and then magic was gone. It was forgotten. Bikini chainmail. Extra protection. According to the old fish people lore, slaves make perfect for harvesting mat. Oh. Oh no. I hope we get back to Ledford at some point. Me too, dude. I would love to go back to Ledford and just take it back.
For me.
Oh, we made it. Good job, team. Sheesh. Sheesh. God, I'm so fast. I'm fast as fuck. Oh, it lagged. It lagged. Mirren Suffer is top tier. It's the best emote in my channel, I think. Hup. Are there slaves in Adwick? So making slaves is illegal, but owning slaves is not. So the slave trade, the buying and selling of slaves is technically not allowed. Or at least the creating of slaves isn't allowed. But if you have a slave and you come in to sell them or buy them or whatever, or to sell them, I guess, because you can't, there's nowhere to buy them. I think the selling is okay. The selling of slaves is permitted, because that's how Seraph came in day one. She came in, someone was trying to get rid of her and just needed to sell her off. So there was an auction in the middle of the main courtyard. And that's where Cade bought her, and that's where everything's gone south from there. That would be nice to capture Imperials and sell them for silver, but I'm pretty sure there's some kind of just understood law about that. Plus, soldiers don't make that great of slaves. They're already heavily conditioned to be loyal to their country, and they're trained killers. So trying to break a soldier into being a slave would be very hard work and probably unreliable. Like it could be done for sure, but it would be very difficult. Just might as well capture the women and the children and make them into slaves, you know? If we're talking purely logistics for like an evil slaving empire. Just want Mirren to return to the scriber and be sad due to all the memories. God, you guys are masochists. You guys are bigger masochists than I am. What law? I am the law. Slave trade RP, probably not a good idea. Yeah. What's Mirren doing now for fun? Dude, not much. Not much at all. The recent, he went on a date for the first time ever yesterday. And, had some drinks at the tavern, but that's like all he's done as far as personal enjoyment. That was like the first time he's let himself enjoy doing anything that wasn't like furthering magic studies and stuff. Oh, tell Oreo I said hello too, and that they're a good kitty cat. Unless they're a bastard. In which case, tell them, you're a bastard, Oreo. I'll leave it up to you. You know, oh, you didn't see it. He went on a date with Lethal. Like, Lethal's clearly trying to honeypot him, but it was still nice. But since Brun took loan from us, we had nothing better to do. Yeah, Lone used to have all the theories, and now he's like part of the team. It wasn't a guy, actually, Dragon. Because so Mirren thought it was going to be more like a working lunch, like not really a date. But then Lethal was like, Myrindal, you're attractive, and Mirren's like, what? Okay, I guess this is a date then. Yeah, so sad the internet died, but it ended pretty well. Oh, good Oreo. That's a good kitty. Not getting tangled in your wires and biting your headphones like my cat. We should have a small rope bridge model on his desk. So when he's sad, he cuts the rope to feel better. That would be so fucking funny. Just spends his time building fake little models of bridges so he can destroy them. Who's she a honeypot for? Exactly. Which is something Myrin still can't figure out. She says she's from Zelyria or what, or Orneros or whatever. She's from one of those. Not the bridges, Myrin, please. Skull would be pissed. Yeah, I highly encourage it. The ending was really good. The scenes with Lethel and the scenes with Quinn that night were really good. Like, there was a lot of witty banter with Quinn as well, which was very fun. Cade did pay 40 silver for Sarah, but you know, that was money he was given to start with to pay for her. So, like, from a mechanic standpoint, he's not really out any money. Like, if we're talking pure game mechanics, Myrin starts collecting medieval mechano sets and makes a bridge with them. Then again, he didn't have to buy her. That would have been that would have been how different would it be if Cade just didn't buy Sarah and no one bought her, so the slaver was just like, all right, I guess I'm moving on to the next town and just take Sarah with her. That would be so fucking funny. Oh my god. Need a dedicated bridge to cut down. Yeah, my cat bites my cables constantly. It's so annoying. He actually tried. Cade tried to get 40 silvers back. Like half, he was like half joking about it, and I was like, why don't you take it up with Fulgrith? And he was like, well, you know, never mind. Fair enough. Fair enough, Xylemic. Let's see, did players count coin in season 1? We did. It was a little more loose form because we weren't in a siege. From a mechanic standpoint, buying Sarah was one of the worst moves of his life. True. Okay, didn't I bet there's like one person with enough money? Yeah, that's right. She would have been Fulgrith's little puppet from the beginning. Paid 40 silver, she tries to kill you. Yeah, exactly. Instead if Arn killed you, things would be way different. Yeah. Probably. Fulgrith wouldn't have his little minion. Drum and bass in my smooth jazz. Why don't you get out of here? How do I remove? There. Yeah, the portal incident was the frickin' the burned bridge. If Myrin died, it would be the best timeline. Yeah, he says all kinds of stuff about timelines. Would have been more boring and too much ink to go around if Myrindal died. That's also true. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Myrin, but like, he's being excluded from a lot of things, which is very sad. But understandable. Understandable. Season 3, I mean, Season 2 is going to culminate in, like, in my mind, there's at least one of 3 different ways it can go. Or at least there's 3 different situations which I would be okay with. Like, more accurately, would be ideal for Myrind's character arc. And I'm not going to say what they are. What would have happened if you got everyone to attack Falgrith and the Royal Guards before you entered the portal? That would have been slaughter. We would have died. Half expecting someone to try and kill him outright during the last bit of Season 1. Yeah. I mean, Arn straight up rolled to try and kill Myrind. Yeah, if Myrindal died, who would Bronze have to mess with? That's true. Too much ink, likely an ink shortage instead. What's going to stop the scribe from drinking it all? God damn it. You're right. I have a duty. I have to protect the ink. From my perspective, Myrindal is just trying to help everyone, and they just hate you because you had it easy out being a pawn, and they didn't. But Myrindal did kind of destroy Cade Xer because of all the shit he talked. More like he saved Cade from Sarah. TBH. I just joined. Why does everyone want to cut Myrindal's massive bronze balls? Yeah. They want to, because you don't, so you're saying you haven't watched any of Season 1, is what you're saying, right? Myrindal haters in the minority now, honestly? Hell yeah, bro. Redemption arc is in full gear. Let's go. We are on the redemption arc right now. I'll say that much, but it could very easily be knocked off the rails. Ooh, okay. Well, since I think I've got a lot of people here right now, so and we're still not starting. So let me, I'll give you guys a. Let me actually open this up. No? Okay. I'll give you guys a primer for those who were not around for Season 1. So Myrindal was the scribe of Castle Ledford in Season 1. I'm with the Myrindal sympathizers. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Myrindal sympathizers represent. Myrindal did nothing wrong. Myrindal did nothing wrong. So anyway, he was a scribe. He was just a scribe in Ledford to Prince Gavis. He was the only character that was involved with political RP at all. Everyone else, no one wanted to go be a castle steward or anything like that. And the only other player character that was part of the castle itself was the cook, who was, his major flaw was he was a coward. So he was never getting involved with anything. So Myrindal was the only person in the castle who was really capable of learning information and passing it on to player characters. Because of that, and because of the way that RP naturally forms, where, it's you're doing it once or twice a week, which gives you plenty of time to forget everything in between. Myrindal had the balls, exactly. Doruton, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. 10 man, you've been with me since Season 1? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. It does depend on a lot of things. A lot of redemption. A lot of things depend on it. The cook was Tarek? No. Sorry, did I say Tarek? No. The cook was Kitty Tastic's character. Xavier. The one that haunts Arn to this day. He was the guy that had his throat slit in the caverns because he was too injured to carry on. Serevith got involved in a different way, yeah. The priest was just he was insane. He was no help to anybody. And then he ended up committing suicide. It was like, well, shit. Tarek was the bard, yes. Yeah, it was so sad. Fucking Xavier got paralyzed, and they had to put him down, essentially. Yeah, Arn killed him. No, here's the thing. we had a life bloom and nobody spoke up to be the one to say, give him the life bloom. And then Xavier was just like, save it for someone else. And everyone was like, yeah, okay. Yeah. He did. For the mushroom invasion, he provided bombs. Yeah, but like, he was like trying to push this whole like weird narrative and get people killed, and from the get-go. So it was like, huh, can't trust the priest. Tarek was, dude. That's part of the reason why a lot of people hate him and why Kyler hates him, is because he got Tarek killed. Essentially got Tarek killed. Even though he was just, following orders and making the hard decisions that everyone else refused to make. It got Tarek killed, which in turn got Kat killed because she kind of went crazy after Tarek died. Yeah, so many amazing characters died. Yeah. But I've gotten off track. The primer. Myrindal. So he was involved in all this court politics and stuff, and so he was the one to first figure out that the Empire was coming, the first to figure out about magic and all this shit, and because of his major detriment, where he just has to know about the mysteries of the world at any cost, he led a lot of risky expeditions that got a lot of his friends hurt and killed, including Awen, his love interest, and everyone sort of understood. So people he had sacrificed a lot for people in the beginning of season 1 and did everything to try and keep people safe and keep them together. But as the word of the Empire got closer and closer, he got more and more desperate, and so he lost sight of what was important. And he was like, any loss is acceptable so long as it will save the majority, He was, falling into the greater good trap. Or like, technically it's true, yeah, but it doesn't make you a good person, It would save a lot more lives, but you're going to sacrifice everyone that ever meant anything to you in the process. Like, is it really worth it? And he decided, yes, it was. Yeah, no one trusts Jax for similar reasons. Try to start a fantasy race war against the Drow. Probably would have tried against the other races next, because Mithrax, yeah. It causes as much chaos and struggle as possible in his eyes, yeah. Mirren did give up everything. They don't see it. Like, he has the visible scars. For an elf, for those that don't know, in this world, having your face scarred is a sign that you are like unworthy in the goddess's eyes, or like that you are weak, impure, all the stuff like that. It's your pride as an elf. And so he's missing an ear, which is the symbol of an elf, He's missing an ear. He's got his face scarred up. All of that was done by humans. The best case scenario, if he goes back to Eshma Thalas to try and just live a normal life, is thanks to his nobleman status, provided that it doesn't get out about the scandal about his nature and like that he's a half-drow. The best he could hope for was a life of people looking at him with pity and maybe minor disgust. The worst he could hope for is zealots of the goddess of purity constantly hounding him and his family and ruining the reputation of his entire clan, essentially. Yeah, he's part drow. So yeah, he's got this mark of... He got this trying to protect Arn. Like, Falgrith thought he was lying about some shit. And so he had Amelia torture him to try and get a confession. He didn't say anything. He didn't break. Because he knew that Falgrith was just bluffing at that point. But fucking... He did this for Arn. He was like, just the entire time, he was like, thank God they didn't decide that Sarah or Kyler were the loose end, because they would have killed him. Hello, I'm just running around talking to stream. You know, just living my best life. Like this. This is what an elf does.
Almost time for it. Is it really? Aren't you really far from your start place? Like the opposite side of town.
He consumed the greater good trap and became it, yeah. Now he wants to kill me? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mirren sacrificed his friendships for what he thought was the greater good.
Player characters.
And up until the end, he did everything to try and save just anyone.
Expendables. Come here.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you. Shut up, Cole.
Yeah, the last words he said
Fucking idiot.
to Falgrith before going through the portal was, "We have extra tablets. Is there any way we can bring anyone else through?" And Falgrith basically just said, "No, fuck you.
You
Give me
also
the
have my
tablets."
full permission to fucking
All right.
take that head off and go introduce this absolute menace to AA, because fucking I can't stand you.
All right, homies.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit. We're starting soon.
Listen! Listen! Listen!
Mr. Hicks, I think about that a lot. I think about, man, what if I could just go back? What if I could just go back and be a scholar? You know, stop the Imperial spy before he realized we were all knowing about magic and shit. When he was respected as yeoman, yes. Ugh, okay, it looks like the stream's being weird. Is it still active for you guys? Can I just get some yeses? Team? Team? Gamers? Okay, let me, I'm gonna stop and start it again because something's wrong.